Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading. I'm Linda, the light worker. Also, Linda Silberman is my full name, and you can email me down below in the descriptions. This is a general oracle reading for anyone who's tuning in today, which is Wednesday, November 21st, 2018. And I've just been shuffling and in meditation with the Sacred Oracle deck by Denis, Linn. You know, I love this deck. So many messages I just keep getting every time I pull a card. And this is a general reading for anyone who's tuned in today. And hopefully you'll be able to stay on your life purpose, live your soul's purpose, move closer to your goals, and enjoy the ride along the way. So let's see what jumps out if we have anybody coming out. There we go. We got a jumper. We got two jumpers. Two cards were stuck together. Oh, wow. Isn't that funny? Okay, so our first card today is the joy. What's it say? I got to move it out to see it. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Oh, and they're flying out of my hands. That's exciting. Open your heart to joy. Joy, are you out there? Is your heart open? Joy, oh my gosh, that can be a tricky one. We're just coming up on the month or the holiday of Thanksgiving in the United States, which is tomorrow, which is a wonderful time to be sharing joy and laughter and good tidings and being grateful for everyone and everything we have tomorrow, but we can start early. You know, this card is reminding me that you don't have to suffer to grow, right? Do you see how she's expanding in this light energy, and she's just breathing it in and expanding and bringing in that light energy that helps us to expand all along the way, along this path as we are moving towards our soul's purpose. You know, we've got to celebrate every step along the way as we're moving in our journey, because if you're working and then hit your destination and then you have a celebration, then there's a big like disappointment afterwards. You know, the old, oh my gosh, the mother, she loves to come through. I've asked her to move on, but she's sticking with me through all this. So she says, is that all there is? And that Peggy Lee song was her favorite song growing up, which is not a very optimistic song. You know, is that all there is? And when we put so much expectation on the outcome and yet we don't celebrate on the journey getting where we're going, then it can be a bit of a anticlimactic. So remember to celebrate every part of this journey and share what you're doing and where you're headed with others, because they want to be a part of where you're going, and people love to support other people living in their life's purpose. Now, if you're just stepping out of the matrix of a regular like business life, a lot of people might not understand what you're doing. Well, screw them. It's not up to them. This is about you expanding your light and living in your life's purpose. So share with those who you feel are going to be with you. And look at what popped up. This was our card yesterday, this Journey by Moonlight. And you got to believe in the magic. Again, it's coming up. But you know what I love these two cards have in common? Do you see how bright all that light is? So morning and night, we've got to be in that light energy and celebrating in that light. That suffering is not the only way to expansion. So you can celebrate with joy and move into the magic. Do you remember what we said yesterday? Got to believe we are magic. Yeah, Xanadu. That's right. If you want to feel good and you're feeling a little silly, pop up a bowl of popcorn and watch Xanadu, for God's sakes, and you'll remember what the magic is all about. And remember the courage of Xanadu, where, you know, to be in a disco outfit, Roller skating, I mean, come on, that takes courage, and singing. So have the courage to share your joy no matter what your life's path is, and move forward in the light. Celebrate every moment along the way, even those very, very, very small celebrations, those small steps. I'm just looking for my action deck, which I know is here. There it is. And this is, I'm going to see what kind of other direct action we can take besides, oh gosh, they're just falling right out. They're falling right out. I got two that just popped right out again. Listen to your soul. Your soul is telling you it's time to do something else. It's time to celebrate. It's time to step into your authentic self and be yourself and do what you want to do. And I'm not saying just jump out there and quit your job, but I am saying don't spend all your energy giving to an employer where you will be abandoned when you need them. Let's say you get sick or something terrible happens and suddenly you're being written up or put on notice, and then your job is eliminated and you're left hanging. You've got to plan for yourself and listen to your soul. And what else do we have? Oh my gosh. Love yourself. Come on, we keep getting these cards. That means we're not remembering to love ourselves all along the way, and sometimes that love ourself card is really tricky. I know it's a little tricky for me sometimes, especially when I look at the mirror and I'm not, I put on a few pounds because of my life situation. Oh, I've got a lot of reasons why, whatever. And I can be judgmental towards myself when it's not loving myself. So one of the easiest ways for me to love myself is to do it in small pieces and small doses. And you know who is at the smallest part of my body are my cells. And I know I've talked about this before, but taking the time to do just a few minute visualization of loving ourselves and starting at the toes and talk to our toe cells and wiggle our toes and thank them so much for all their work. Look at how our toes are working for us, and into our feet and into our arches and those cells in our arches, and move into your ankles and celebrate your ankle cells and how hard they work, and all the little cells along the way, and the cells in your bones and the cells in your blood vessels and the cells in your blood and your white blood cell count. My gosh, all of these beautiful little cells are part of ourselves that help us love ourselves. So start with your cells and move into your knees. And even if you've got a little joint pain or a little this and that, be thankful that they work and you're able to move, or you're able to rest if you're sore, and appreciate the cells in your skin and your hips and all the way up through the crown of your head. Love every part of yourself, and then go back and remember your organs and how wonderful our organs are and all the hard work that they do. And remember the cells in your lungs and how they help us breathe. And if we just take the time to love every cell in that horrible haircut that you have, love them because they're there for you and they're beautiful and they're doing such great work. And that way we can love ourselves. If you can't love the whole picture, start with little pieces and love yourself. And that will help you fulfill your soul's journey, because your soul is hungry and crying out to you and wants to be loved. Wow, what a day we're going to have. I hope you enjoy this day and that you remember to break things down, go a little bit smaller, take it in smaller pieces, celebrate all along the way, celebrate any little steps that you've made as you're reaching your goals. Go easy with yourself. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and be thankful and have gratitude that you're able to be alive during this turbulent, changing time that we're in, and know that you're not alone, that we're all here together doing our best to get through this day, one day, just today. one day at a time. I love you very much. Please be sure to become a subscriber down below. Go ahead and like and share, comment. I loved your comments. And I thank you so much for stopping in. Know that I love you very much, and I'll be back here tomorrow to do it all again. Okay, have a wonderful day, and I love you. Bye-bye.